Time is ticking to get a real ID. Tomorrow is the deadline, and anyone over 18 years old is required to have one. If you don't, a spokesperson for the Transportation Security Administration says it could impact your travel plans. New at 10, Grace Hodak has you covered on what you need to know the next time you fly.
The Real ID is similar to a regular driver's license. You can check if you have one by looking for a star like this one in the top right corner. A spokesperson for the Transportation Security Administration tells me travelers who don't have one by the time of their next flight should prepare for delays. Jessica Maley, a regional spokesperson for TSA, says the Real ID Act was passed in 2005. It sets a baseline of security standards for driver's licenses across the country.
But all states have been offering it for several years now. The most recent delay, or the biggest delay, I would say, was around COVID, because we just saw those DMV offices had limited in-person availability. But now, the deadline is here, and we really just want to encourage passengers to make sure they're bringing something to the checkpoint.
Maley says passengers without a Real ID or other acceptable options like a passport will go through additional screenings.
It is possible that a passenger who's not in compliance could have one type of screening experience on the way out of to a vacation, and then if they're coming back from a different airport, they might feel that screening experience in a different way. I hope that's a reminder that you do have to add on extra time to deal with this, and it's better just to take care of the issue before your next trip.
While there's a grace period now, that won't always be the case. Maley says travelers should expect TSA to ramp up enforcement.
When somebody goes through starting tomorrow and they're not in compliance, they're going to be notified they're not in compliance. They're going to get instructions on how they can get in compliance. And I really would encourage passengers to take that seriously and get it done.
In March, Wisconsin transportation officials reported more than half of the state was already compliant with Real ID requirements. Reporting in Madison, I'm Grace Hodak.
You can update your driver's license to a Real ID at the DMV. You'll need proof of your identity, name, birth date, social security number, legal presence in the U.S., and 2 forms of your address.